What is up, everyone? We're out here at, apparently it's called Fate Music Hall, F-E-T-E, in Providence. That's what Siri told me today, at least. But I'm with my boy Austin Archey of Lorna Shore. Oh, my dude. Yee. He just shredded it up. Oh, my God. It was so sick. And yeah, this is the first night of tour with Enterprise Earth. And is this your first time playing the kit live?
Yep, first night.
Tell us, dude, how did you feel? What was it like?
I mean, I felt comfortable. I felt, right at home playing the kit. I mean, sometimes I set my stuff up and it's all over the place, and I'm worried about certain things going wrong. But I mean, I felt great today. Everything sounded good. I got a lot of compliments on the toms, on the snare especially. 14x7 Apollo brass. That thing is sounding real good. So I felt really good up there. I think it went well.
No, I did, man. It sounded really good too. The 20-inch kick. Now, this was something this was like the one thing you were like, man, I really want a 20. What is it about the 20 that you like so much?
I mean, as far as with my playing and just how fast it is, and I just needed a little more response, a little more, I'm flying up there, so the 20 just gave me a little more wiggle room to kind of just dial in my triggers and
absolutely,
and that too, my triggers, first night of tour it's usually a mess, different stages and vibrations, you know what I mean, and I think it sounded better than usual.
Yeah, dude,
even halfway through a
crispy
tour. And also just, even just packs a punch, and I can hear it acoustically when it's coming out more. It doesn't really get swallowed in the mix with a 22. I can hear that thing firing off, so I don't just feel like I'm just doing tricks up there. I could feel the hits. I can just straight glide, and that was if anything, that was the best part of my day tonight, was that kick drum. That 20 inch is the way to go for me.
Here we go, 18 by 20 right there. M5 maple, 45-degree edges.
I think it was beautiful. I was my first show playing a 20, and I felt way more comfortable.
That's what's up. All right, man. I dig it, man. So I met you in person out at the Muir tour.
Shout out Baby J.
Yeah, what's good,
Man
Josh?
Juicy.
Hell yeah.
The boy.
Check him out. I'll link him down below too. But yeah, man, and then we hit it off. And so what was it about SJC that, drew you in and that made you want to join the family?
Man, I mean, like I said in my bio, I grew up as soon as SJC hit the scene back in the day. I was on the kit builder site more than MySpace, more than any website. I was just checking out finishes, lug options, just going through the reins of like what I would want to end up with. And I've had, even the butcher hoops back in the day. I mean, there's been so many cool things that the company's done, and I think the company has now built itself to be a staple, and it's not looked at as just a custom company. I think they stand, SJC Drums stand toe to toe with any kit I've ever owned, and especially you hit a low quality drum, and it feels like a low quality drum. I mean, these drums, is the response on them, the tones, like I said, when I'm playing live I can feel it all, and and then when we met, Baby J, we talked about it for weeks as far as what he was gonna do, and as he was telling me about Zach, and he's like, wait till you meet the guy, that really drew me in, because I was like, I want a company that cares. I want a company that is gonna look at me as not just someone that's just gonna purchase an order. I wanted to be a part of a family, and my life is drumming, so I feel confident that I can play SJC Drums for the rest of my career, and I'd be very much happy with it. And the possibilities are endless. Even if I were to go play in any sort of band that I'm doing, we can do whatever the hell we want. I could go freaking 26. We can go opposite. We can go wood hoops.
We can go 36.
We can do. You know what I mean? But it's just that I don't feel confined to having to play certain series, or and every kit is your own. The only one person has the Navigator toms with the 20-inch kick with M5. So that kit is mine. No one else has it.
Exactly.
And, I like having something that just belongs to me, and it really feels like I can do whatever I want, and I have the backing of the company and Zach, and I love that.
That's what's up, man. So speaking of doing whatever you want, if you could do any snare, like put anything on it, any material, just get wild right now, what would you do, man?
I'd go hybrid.
Okay.
Because growing up, I loved the hybrid.
The acrylic in the middle?
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, no, but I want to go, I don't even know if this is even possible. I'm
Okay.
sure it is. I want to go brass in the middle.
Okay, yep.
Walnut.
Okay.
Reinforcement edges.
Yep.
The whole nine.
Rings, okay.
Freaking big old fat hoops on that thing.
Yeah.
Man, well, I don't even know what color. I would go the nice normal brass, the nice gold.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just say bell brass because
Okay.
I'm spending the money.
Yeah,
right now.
we'll put bell brass in the middle.
We're
I
bell
got
brass
you.
in the middle, and then
Okay.
yeah, just a nice wood finish, maybe a zebra wood, on the top, something that looks real appealing. Because I love the craft drums, like brands like Crappy Auto.
Yeah.
They go crazy with those woods, but
Yeah.
if I could have the opportunity to build a snare, I'd spend the dollars. I'm sure I will one day. But
Oh,
right
yeah.
now, the Apollos, I mean, you can't go wrong for the price, and it's there waiting for you. You know what I mean? Anyone can go purchase them at the website right now.
Right now,
You know,
yep.
so I have the 14x7. What is that? It's brass, but it's black.
Yeah, so black nickel over brass.
Yep, the black nickel over brass.
Yeah, and you did the brass hardware, right?
Brass hardware for a little bit of shine.
Hell yeah.
It's become a little fancy,
Big
but
smacks. You got the Evans hybrid head on it right now.
right now I got the Evans hybrid. I put
Yep.
the Pure Sound snares on it, the blasters, and
Hell
it
yeah.
it just gives it a little bit more response and levels
Yeah.
it up a little bit. And tonight was my first time playing that snare, and I felt great on that thing. Sometimes you're hitting, it's not giving me that response I want. I'm not hearing the crack, but man,
Yeah.
I feel like that was the
pretty
start.
good.
That was the start tonight.
But
My
when you
playing
hit it, I
is,
was like, man. Oh.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was cool. It was cool to play tonight. First night of tour, first time ever playing the kit, and having Zach there with me. It was definitely, I couldn't ask for anything more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is exactly why we are here right now.
That's what's up, man.
It's support, and it's love, and it's family.
That's it.
And we just gotta send it.
Always, dude. Yee. I got a couple quick ones. All right.
You good?
Rugrats, Hey Arnold, or Doug? And why?
Doug.
Okay.
Outcast, really weird show, you know what I mean?
Oh, it is so good.
Nematodes, and
Dude.
there's just so many elements. Yeah, there's so many elements of that show that just made me a weirdo growing up. Rugrats was, my brother has red hair, and he was my Chucky Finster growing up. I'd always pick on him.
Yeah.
So, they're all relatable, but Doug, if I can go back and watch, I think that would still probably make me think what is going on.
Yeah, that's
You
what's
know?
up. Oh, that was good, man. Nematodes. Okay.
No, yeah.
Brink or Johnny Tsunami?
Johnny Tsunami.
Okay.
The name says it all. It's
Yeah.
perfect. I wish that was my name.
That's a good one, man. When you wake up in the morning on tour, what's the first thing you do?
I look like I'm dying for about an hour. My friend who's on tour with me right now witnessed it today.
Oh, no.
I just cannot wake up and get going unless, usually I'll call my mom, tell her I'm feeling like crap, didn't sleep well, and then go get a coffee. And by the time I finish some coffee, that's my go-to.
There you go.
Some people wake up on tour, the tour lives, drink a beer at noon. That is not my game. I don't know. Shout out anyone that can do that. God bless you. I wish you the best. But yeah, I need some days on tour are hard, and you wake up confused. You're in this van, someone's snoring, you can't go back to sleep. So, if we're at a truck stop, I'll just, I'll listen to some music and just try to get myself ready for the show that night. And once people pile in, and we're doing VIP this tour, which is great because that gets me really amped for the show, because I'm finally hearing people excited for the show. Most time people are kind of weary about coming up and talking before the show, but today I actually, my first VIP session with the band, I had a great time. I love talking to the people and just hearing what they're expecting of me in that show, and it didn't really make me nervous. I just knew I had to come correct and just do my thing. They just want me to do what I always do, and that's no expectation.
I dig it, man. I'm going to drop all of Austin's info below, all of Lorna Shore's info below. I believe you have a record coming out, so I'm going to give you the floor and let people know what's going on with you and the band and what they can look forward to.
Yeah, I mean, we just got out of the studio. I used SJC Drums while I was in the studio, and you know, it sounds insane. Everything's sick. I just finished up a playthrough. We're looking to premiere it. I mean, who knows? But it might be right when this video comes out. It might be the next week, but it's already done. And my buddy Clint Tustin filmed it for me. Cody Stewart from the Browning, he mixed and mastered it for me, so it's all real audio. What you're gonna hear on that playthrough is 100% the drums. So that's very important to me because I want people to know how good these drums are sounding, and not for nothing. I mean, it's my best sounding drum video, and I'm very confident that everyone's gonna be stoked on it. So I'm stoked. Watch out on the SJC channel for that thing.
Thanks so much, everyone, and we'll catch you next time.
See ya.
Peace.